David had 7 brothers, and when it came time to pick a king to replace Saul, the prophet Samuel thought that any one of these sons of Jesse would make a better king than David. But we see in 1 Samuel 16:10 that God rejected all 7 of them. It says that Jesse had 7 of his sons pass before Samuel, but Samuel said to him, "The Lord has not chosen these." Why did God reject them? That's what we're looking at on the word for you today. First of all, David's brothers had the looks of a king, but they didn't have the spiritual core that God desired. God explained that to Samuel in 1 Samuel 16, verse 7. It says, "But the Lord said to Samuel, 'Do not consider his appearance or his height, for I have rejected him.' The Lord does not look at the things that people look at. People look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart." David's spiritual core was formed by years spent with God. His heart cry is evident in his words from Psalm 42, verse 1. "As the deer pants for streams of water, so my soul pants for you, my God." Secondly, David's brothers had no personal experiences with God to fall back on. David did. The lion and the bear were big, and Goliath was bigger yet. But David was not intimidated. Listen to the confidence that he speaks with before King Saul in 1 Samuel 17:37. When he says, "The Lord who rescued me from the paw of the lion and the paw of the bear will rescue me from the hand of this Philistine." And Saul said to David, "Go, and the Lord be with you." And David went. And we all know how that story ended. You see, there are no insignificant battles in our lives. The little battles equip us for the big battles that will shape our destiny. So stand on your God experiences. How you respond in a crisis is often determined by the experiences that you have had with God. Finally, David's brothers were easily influenced by others. David's brothers allowed the fears of those around them to erode their faith. Fear is contagious. If you listen to it long enough, you're going to become infected. We can't be isolated from the world that we live in, but we must be insulated against its negative influences. Listening to Goliath frightened David's brothers, but it didn't frighten David. So the question for today is, who are you listening to? Get God's opinion and build your life upon it, and allow His Word to settle every issue in your life. That's the word for you today. I also want to take a moment and say thank you to all of you who've been praying for our mission teams. Our youth team returned from Bradenton last night. Our adult team returned from St. Thomas last night. And so we are back in town, and we are so anxious to share our experiences about what God has done on the mission field. God is so good, and you'll be hearing from us over the next month or so. And so we look forward to sharing our experiences with you. Also, I want to remind you that we're looking forward to seeing you this Sunday in worship. We hope to see you in person at either 9 or 11 a.m. But if you're traveling over this 4th of July weekend, or you can't join us for any other reason, you know that you can always catch us on our Facebook page or our YouTube channel at the Village Church at World Golf Village. Have a safe and happy 4th of July. Have a wonderful weekend. We love you, church. Talk to you soon.